Hi guys, let me show you how to cut and sew this beautiful trendy bubu gown with V neckline. Here is the fabric I'm using for my tutorial today. It's a Ankara fabric of 2 yards, and this black fabric here is half yard for my sleeve and my neckline. Now I'll go ahead and fold my fabric into 4 equal parts because I'm cutting the front and back together. You know, like I said, it's a bubu gown. So let me quickly fold it. I'll come and show you what's next. Now I'm done folding my fabric into 4 equal parts. As you can see, 1, 2, 3 and 4, as you can see. So this is my starting point of 1 inch. Here is the center front and center back, which is the folded edge, and this is my starting point of 1 inch. So I'm going to start measuring all the necessary measurements. Now on my shoulder line here, from my center front and my center back, I'm going to measure half of my shoulder, which is 7.5 inches out, and it's here. So now from this point, I'm going to determine how long I want my sleeve to be. Depends on you how long you want it to be. So I'll just mark it out here, and the remaining allowance here will be for my stitching allowance. Let me just make it visible very well for you guys to see. So from here, I'm going to come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. So from here, I'm going to measure 1.5 inch for my back neck width. Back neck depth. And from here, I'm going to measure 3 inches for my neck width, both front and back. So I'm going to connect it like so with my free hand. This is my back neckline, as you can see. So from here now, I'm going to slant it till I reach here for my shoulder slope, just like this. Just connect it like so. So from the shoulder line now, I'm going to measure out my neck depth for the front part, which is 9 inches, and it's going to be here. So from my center front on this point, I'm going to measure 1 inch to create the kind of V neckline that is on the bubu gown I'm making today. So I'll just connect it like so. And now this is my front neckline and this is my back neckline. So I'll go ahead to my shoulder slant here and measure out half of my round armhole, which is 8 inches. I'm adding 1 inch to it for seam allowance. So from my shoulder line here, I'm going to measure out 22 inches for my hip line, and I'm going to extend the line like so. I'm going to extend this one as well. After doing that, from my center front and center back, I'm going to measure out quarter of my hip plus 4 inches. If you're a plus size person, you can make it 5 to 7 inches, but I'm making 4 inches for my own because I'm a small size person. So I'm doing the same thing on my hip line, my quarter of my hip plus 4 inches. I'm doing the same thing on the hemline of my dress. So I'll go ahead and connect all the points together like so. But at my armpit area, I'll just curve it like so. So from the shoulder here, I'm going to measure the length of my dress, which is here, and the remaining allowance here is for my hemming allowance. I'll just extend the line. The full length of my dress is 37 inches, while the remaining allowance, the remaining inches here will be my hemming allowance. So I'll go ahead and add ½ inch shoulder joining allowance to my shoulder line, and I'm going to cut it out like so. I'm cutting the back part first. So after cutting the back part, I'm going to open this one like so, and I'm removing the back before cutting the front part. I'll just remove my back part, fold my front again for me to cut out the neckline for the front part. So I'll just cut my front neckline like so. Now after cutting, this is what I have. This is my front part, as you can see, very nice and beautiful, and this is my back part. Can you see that? Now I'll go ahead and place them on each other this is the front part and this is the back part. I'll let the right side face each other like so for me to join the two shoulders with 1/2 inch. Let it align on each other like so and join the two shoulders with 1/2 inch. Now I'm done joining the two shoulders, as you can see. So I'll go ahead and open it up like this for me to measure out my neckline all around. So I'll go ahead and measure from this edge to the second edge all around. So what I have on my neckline all around is 28 inches. So this is the black fabric I'm making use of for my neckline. So this is 5 inches wide and 33 inches long. So what I need on my neckline is 28 inches, so I have more than enough. So this is for both sleeve. I have more than enough, and the wideness of this one is 4 inches. So I've already ironed them, fold them into two and iron them out to make it neat and beautiful. What I'm going to do now is to just take the one of the neckline and join from this first edge. Make sure you leave excess here before you start stitching. So I'm going to start from this edge to the second edge, joining it with 1/2 inch. I'm going to use my pin to hold it down first before taking it to my machine and join. I'm done pinning it down. I'll go ahead and stitch from this edge to the second edge with 1/2 inch. After that, I'm going to move on to the sleeve. Place the black fabric on the right side of my sleeve like this and stitch with 1/2 inch. I'm doing the same thing on the second part of the sleeve. Place it on the right side of it and stitch with 1/2 inch. So I'm done stitching, as you can see, the neckline and both sleeve. Look how neat and beautiful it is. What I'm going to do now is to just cut the excess out on the sleeve part. After cutting excess on the sleeve part, I'm moving ahead to my neckline for me to notch the the back part of the neckline, which is round part, to make it lay very well on the right side of the fabric. So I will move ahead to the front part of the gown, notch it on this angle, these two angles. I'm going to notch it with 1/2 inch on both sides. So after notching, I'll go ahead and fold my black fabric inside like this. Just watch me as I'm doing it. And make sure the black fabric, black fabric align on each other very well. So I'm going to turn it to the wrong side like this for me to stitch it on this side. I'm going to stitch the black fabric with the main fabric. Just watch what I'm doing, you will understand. Just make sure this black fabric is on each other and hold it together with the main fabric like this and stitch with 1/2 inch, just like this. So let me turn it like this for you to see how I'm going to stitch it. I'll just stitch it together with the black fabric like this with 1/2 inch. So let me explain it this way for you guys to understand me very well. So after notching the neckline at the back part here, after notching here, I'm going to notch these angles as well with 1/2 inch. Fold this black fabric in like so, just for you guys to understand. So fold it in like so. Open up the front part like this and stitch here together with the black fabric with 1/2 inch. Hope you understand this way. So I'll go ahead to my machine and do so. And after that, I'm going to give it a good press. Now I'm done stitching and I've given it a good press, as you can see. Look how neat and beautiful it is. So I'll go ahead now and cut the excess here. So after cutting the excess, I'll just fold it like this. Let it align on each other, both front and back. And then I'm going to stitch both sides from the armpit till the down part of the dress with 1/2 inch. Now I'm done stitching, as you can see, so I'll go ahead and notch the armpit for it to lay very well on the right side of the fabric. I'm notching the both side. Having done that, I'm going to move ahead to the bottom of my dress and hem it. I'm going to double fold it and hem it round. After hemming, I'm going to give you the good press and show you the finishing look. Here is the finishing look, guys. If you find my tutorial helpful, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel to support my channel. If you have any question pertaining to cutting and sewing, you can join me on my Facebook group, Details to Sewing, created by Akorede Adenike. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Akorede Adenike. Please show some love by liking and following my page on Facebook at Akorede Adenike Sewing Tutorial. Till I see you in my next video, guys. Bye for now.